What's up, everyone? Welcome to this live. My name is Chris Lengle. Very excited to be here today to talk to you about some digital wealth creation strategies. And with me today is Zay Molina. How you doing, Zay?
I'm doing good, Chris. I'm excited to be here. I appreciate you having me on. Hope everyone's doing well. And I'm excited to share the IX platform with you guys and share some of the things we got going on here that's really helping people and impacting their lives. So I'm super excited about this.
Yeah, you know what? And welcome everyone. I know we have people from around the world watching this, or if you're watching the replay, welcome. My name is Chris Lengle, and what is digital wealth creation? It's just we're going to teach you tonight how to make money on a phone or a computer, which is really exciting, right? How many of you, if you could throw some fire emojis in the chat, how many of you are looking for extra ways to make money right now? I am. I know probably 99% of the world right now is looking for other ways to make money that doesn't include having to go to a job, not having to work extra hours. How do you spend more time at home, more time with your family, while you're making money? And, back when I first was introduced to entrepreneurship, investing, I was just a young guy, but I didn't grow up in that environment. I grew up in a middle-class family outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the United States. Grew up in the country. I grew up riding dirt bikes and playing ice hockey and snowboarding. I didn't have an entrepreneurial family. They told me work hard, go to school, get a good job. So that's what I did. And I've been a nurse. I've been a registered nurse for 17 years, which is really crazy. I was working with a kid the other day and he said, "Oh my God," he thought I was kidding when I said 17 years, and told me I looked young, which I love that. Right. But, what's so exciting is I started to learn, some of these strategies, and they've changed my life. Absolutely have changed my life. I live in Park City, Utah now. I've got a condo by the ski slopes. I snowboard, probably 50 days a year, outside of what I'm doing. Probably want to do it a little bit more. And, it's just really changed my life. And we're going to talk about that tonight, how it can change your life, how this can impact you. We're going to talk about ways that you can make money through these products we're going to talk about today. In the short term, how can you make money, like now money that you can spend, you can, pay bills, whatever, get out of debt. We're going to talk about midterm money, right? Some of that midterm, goals that you might have. And then long-term, how do you create long-term success and wealth? And that's what I'm really excited to share tonight. And with me, Zay, I'd love to introduce you to Zay Molina. Zay's actually one of the first people I ever saw in a trade room. He's such an incredible expert trader and educator, one of the best educators I've ever seen. And Zay's the first person that really taught me smart money. And we'll talk a little bit about that tonight, but how to trade Forex, how to, crypto and stuff like that. But Zay all around is just a great person, a great presenter. So excited to have you here tonight, Zay.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Chris. And, guys, just a little bit about me. My name is Isaiah Molina, but I go by Zay Molina. And, when we say that this stuff can really change your life, I know it sounds cliche, but we're, very honest about it. I know me and Chris are for sure. Like, for me, I had a completely different path in life before I found trading. I was always, I was a good student, 4.0, graduated with a 4.1 from my class, top 10 in my class. And everything just was, seemed like I was going the college route. I went to Arizona State from Albuquerque, New Mexico, came out to Phoenix for Arizona State, went there for 3 semesters, and I realized college just wasn't for me and I needed to find something else. And I wasn't, I didn't feel fulfilled, right, with college. And so I needed something else. And I was lucky to have a friend that was already kind of trading in the space. They were learning. They invited me to learn with them. And as soon as I started, it just kind of lit something in me, lit a new fire inside of me to find a new desire, a new passion to go after trading. And I was blessed to learn the skill set. I've been doing it for 4 years now. I've, been trading, been here with IX for 2 years. It's been absolutely amazing to really, do this from home. One, be able to make an income, start trading in these charts all from home, as well as now as an educator, be able to impact people's lives and help them learn the skill set. So it's been absolutely amazing. And then we're going to get into XNode as well. Super excited about, just learning about the financial markets, guys, can really help you and benefit your life. So once again, I'm going to say it again. I'm super excited about today's call, and I'm going to move forward. Now, if Chris, you're ready, we can go ahead and start with the slides. But yeah, guys, thank you guys again for hopping on today's digital wealth creation strategy. So we're going to go ahead and get started and talking about different ways you guys can start learning with us. But before we do so, I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page and understands exactly what we have here and what we're not. Okay. So first off, us here at IX Global, we are not financial or investment advisors. Past performance does not guarantee future results. The Forex crypto, all financial markets that we participate in do involve risk, and risk means potential loss. Okay. So we are not financial advisors and anything like that, guys. We are simply an educational platform. Okay. What we do offer is education, software and hardware, allowing you guys to learn about these investment opportunities, learn strategies to start, participating in these markets and be able to make that decision for yourself and start, participating in these markets. Okay, Chris, if you go to the next slide, I want to show these. Yeah, we recommend guys to never borrow money to get involved in any business or market, or never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Okay, as I mentioned, there is risk involved, and we just want to make sure everyone's safe and secure out there. Okay, so with that being said, guys, now that we kind of got through that, I want to go ahead and kick it back to Chris to talk about one of our most popular products and something that's really helping and exciting people around the world right now. And that is our XNode product, which is the commodity-backed crypto projects that we have that are powered by DevBox. So Chris, go ahead and take it away, man.
Thank you so much. And, tonight we're going to kind of go back and forth. We're going to have a lot of fun. This is going to be more conversational. And we really want to just share, how this is changing our lives and lives around the world. And XNode and DebtBox is just incredible. You see 4 individuals on the screen. I really encourage you. We have some great video of them doing some podcasts, like hour-long podcasts, talking about their background and what they've done. But they are geniuses when it comes to investing cryptocurrency. And we are at the forefront. We are the first crypto-backed commodities project company. I say company, the project's the first ones doing it. JP Morgan Chase, one of the biggest bank in the world, just released that this is the future, crypto-backed commodities. We're first. We already have projects going. And DET stands for decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. And what's so exciting about this is we're literally changing the landscape now. And we're going to talk about the projects, but we're going to talk about the technology behind this. But, like I said, if at the end of this, if you're excited or you want to get some more info, man, I would definitely listen to these guys on the DET Council. But we're going to talk where crypto meets commodities. And one thing I want to say before I move forward is, when I heard this, I go, oh, what's a commodity? I mean, I've been trading, right? Like, so just to hit that, commodity is just oil, natural gas, gold, aluminum, real estate. We have stuff for distribution of drinks. We have something for water, and we just launched crypto mining, backed by crypto mining, by the natural gas. There's so many cool things, but what a commodity is physical things backed by this cryptocurrency. And it really, the coolest and most exciting part is the technology behind it, and that is the Explorer. And Zay, I'll let you explain this.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to kind of piggyback off what Chris was saying is that, commodity is essentially a physical asset, and pairing it with a crypto token is comparing it with a digital asset, right? So you're combining both the physical and the digital world. And by doing so, people always ask, like, why would a commodity company want to partner with a crypto company? Like, what's the benefit? Well, here, when we have DebtBox here, we partnered with them, and what they did is they also have these commodity partners that actually produce and sell these commodities. And the reason why they partner with us is because of our Explore technology. Okay, this is our Explore project, the actual physical token that comes with this. And what this is, guys, is DebtBox's proprietary satellite scanning technology, where they're able to scan the Earth for nearly any element on the periodic table, and including compounds and commodities such as oil, water, natural gas, aluminum, right? The bauxite for aluminum, and many more commodities that they're able to scan the Earth for, do a 2D scan and do a 3D rendering out of that scan. And they're able to identify where that commodity is within the Earth, how deep it is, and how much is in that location. And by doing so, we're able to allow our commodity partners to use this and help them produce these commodities and start selling them, right? And what this does, the reason why this is so, revolutionary, is because it helps them save time and money, right? If you guys, have ever seen an oil rig, right? This was amazing when I found this out, is it costs thousands and thousands of dollars to move an oil rig, whether it's miles or just a few feet. Right. In doing so, they're taking a lot of money, taking a lot of labor to move that oil rig to a new location. And without the technology, they're essentially looking for formations in the Earth and essentially taking, essentially take an educated guess of where that commodity could be within the Earth. Right. Well, with our Explore technology, they don't have to guess anymore. Right. We take the guesswork out of that. We help them locate where those commodities are. It helps them, be more eco-friendly, because instead of tearing up the Earth and drilling dry wells and locations that they had no reason to be in, we're able to help them identify where those are, so they can go and drill that oil or natural gas or whatever commodity they're trying to produce in a more eco-friendly way, a more efficient way, and helps them save time and money. This helps with the production of the commodity, and when they sell it off, they earn a revenue. With that revenue, this is where they come back and they support our ecosystem, right? So we help them, they help us. What they do is they take a portion of their revenue, they come back into our ecosystem, they purchase tokens out of that ecosystem, and they send them to what's known as a burn wallet. And when we burn these tokens, they are never to be seen again. They're gone forever. And what this does for our ecosystem is this decreases supply. And through the theory of supply and demand, when you decrease supply, demand should go up, right? And when demand goes up, the value of the tokens are expected to go up as well. And that is how we have this support from real world commodities, right? We are backed by the royalties from our commodity partners. So when they produce and sell these commodities, they come back and they take a portion of our tokens out of the ecosystem, again, decreasing supply, increasing demand, right? And I like to draw it as like this infinity sign, right? It's like a never ending cycle, right? We supply the technology, funding, resources to help them produce the commodities. They again earn a portion. They come back and they take tokens out of our ecosystem to help support the Debtbox ecosystem, right? So Debtbox wins in this partnership. Our commodity partners win, and us as token holders, we also win, because again, if supply goes down, demand and the value of those tokens are expected to go up. So super, again, revolutionary technology that we're able to provide to our ecosystem.
And what I love, Zay, when I first heard about the Explore technology, it blew my mind. And I just want to tell this quick story. One of my good friend and mentor, he got to go to this site that you see here in this picture, in the top left corner. And he was there, and the owner of the property, they had drilled a bunch of dry wells. And they said to the owner of this property, hey, we've scanned your property with this satellite, and we know there's oil. Can we come dig? And he said, well, I think you're all full of crap, but sure, go for it. Because nobody had ever been able to hit oil. And they not only knew where the oil was, they knew how deep to go. And the guy was blown away. We actually have a video of this if you want to see it. And I just love that story. And what's so cool about these crypto-backed commodities, and this is something I wish I would have said earlier, is we're going to show you how you can make money. Or I'm sorry, I want to be very, very good. We're going to show you how you can earn crypto every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a week, backed by these commodities. And we have multiple that you can participate in. We have things like black gold, which is oil, natural gas, digitally linked gold, which is gold-backed crypto, grow, Illum. And actually what I want to do is pull up the website real quick. And I want to show this actually from the Debtbox. And any of you can actually go to this website here and click the projects button, okay? And what's so cool is, hold on, we'll make sure that comes up on the screen, is so the projects, each of these projects has a different function, a different commodity backing it. And let me see, did that come up, Zay?
Not yet.
So what's really cool, and I'll go through each one real quick for you. So this is where like the rubber meets the mat. Like we started out with oil in this amazing project, and we actually sold out, but I'm going to show you how you can actually participate in these projects by the end of this call. But let me see here. Let's see if I can get... Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry guys. I think I just, there we go. Awesome. So there we go. So you can actually go to the debtbox.com, but I just want to hit on these real quick. We actually have our debt token, which we are launching a layer 1 blockchain, which if you're new to crypto, don't worry about that. But think of the big guys, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I'm sure you're hearing about it on the news. Just exploding, right? They're talking Ripple. If you listen to the news, XRP, the SEC just said, the judge said, no, Ripple is not a security. You can go about your business. These are huge wins for crypto. The next crypto boom, a lot of experts, including myself, believe that, the next big run is coming in crypto. How do you position yourself? Well, crypto-backed commodities is the next phase. So we have our debt token, right? And then our black gold, which is backed by physical oil production in the market, right? Grow, agriculture. These are big industries, multi-billion dollar industries. We're talking about, marijuana growth, medical marijuana, different things like that. Natural gas production. Explore. You can actually participate, get crypto. We're using our crypto projects and our node mining to fund launching satellites into space, which I think is the coolest thing ever, right? I feel like Elon Musk right now because I have an Explore node that is producing token, but that is helping to push this forward so we can have this technology in our own satellites. Gold, right? This is the money, this is money been around forever. Gold, right? Is just an incredible asset to have. And you can actually get digitally linked gold with our project where it can actually be transferred for physical gold. Aluminum, we have one of the oldest 89-year-old mines. We found the bauxite. We actually scanned and found one of the biggest bauxite deposits in Africa that we're helping. Beverage distribution, real estate. I mean, look at this stuff. Drip, water. We're not only using clean water, making a multi-billion-dollar thing is water, right? But also bringing clean water to people, giving back. And then DCM, this is such a cool project. We're actually utilizing the burn-offs of natural gas. So we have a natural gas pipeline, right? We're utilizing that burn off to actually do energy to mine Bitcoin. Think about this. Free energy for Bitcoin mining. If anybody knows anything about mining, the biggest cost is energy, right? And what are we trying to do? We're trying to make the environment better. Debtbox, the E stands for eco-friendly. This project is so cool. You actually get Bitcoin deposited into your wallet. And they actually have two more. We're going to talk about two more coming. So I don't want to get into that just yet, but a lot of exciting projects you can participate in. You can make money every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So let me go back to our presentation here, Zay. And the things I want to share here next is, so you can see we have, and the thing is that these projects are real. We actually have video where we've gone to these sites. They're really happening. That's a huge deal for me when I saw this. This is real. This is real projects backed by crypto. This is a picture of some of our leaders out there in Africa. The people were so excited because they're bringing jobs and all this stuff to the grow. And they actually did a tour of Ghana. You can watch a video. But I just really love this. It's not just about making money, but also giving back, helping improve people's lives all over the world. And another big deal is our stuff is already listed on exchanges. So the crypto's real, the project's real, the money's real. I'm telling you, this is the most exciting thing to happen to cryptocurrency. I'd have to say since the big 2017 run where people actually started to, at least me, I know people heard about it, but really started to catch that first wave of people understanding crypto. The next phase is it backed by real commodities. So with that, Zay, I'd love for you. Zay is a master, so I'm going to have Zay teach y'all, how does this work? How do you guys participate and earn crypto through Debtbox?
Yeah, and so I know you guys are seeing us. We're hyping this up. We love these products, guys. And I know you guys are probably thinking, okay, how do I get involved? How does this actually work? Right. Well, when it comes to IX Global here, guys, we have the exclusive distribution rights with Debtbox to sell these mining licenses at a discounted price to all IX Global members. So when you become an IX Global member, you can purchase a mining license here for any of the projects that Chris just mentioned, right? You get to choose the project that you want to get involved in, whichever one you believe is going to appreciate over time. And you can choose that, purchase your license, and get it activated to your XNode wallet and your debt wallet to start mining right away, right? It'll just get started on the next upcoming cycle, which starts at midnight GMT. So that's step one, purchase your license, get it activated. Step two is simply let it earn rewards, right? You're able to have this as long as you have a mobile device, a computer, any type of device that's connected to an internet service. You're able to then start earning these daily rewards automatically, right? You don't need to go in there and do anything other than just check on it every once in a while and see those rewards coming in. You'll see that little circle, right? I love seeing that circle showing me that my license is mining, right? I love looking for that. And when you see that, you'll see those rewards coming in. It'll tell you how many tokens you have. And because Chris just mentioned, we're already listed on several exchanges. These tokens already have real world value. You guys can see how much they're worth right there within your debt wallet. Okay. And then step number three is when you feel comfortable and you have those tokens and you're ready to make some withdrawals, you're able to do so, guys. These tokens are yours. No one has control of them. It's not like they're locked up somewhere and you have to unlock them in the next 10 years, guys. These tokens hit your wallet. They have real world value. You can withdraw at any time and use them to make more purchases within the Debtbox ecosystem, or you could even hold them for long-term growth and, and hope for appreciation in the potential years, right? And that's something I really want to hit on, guys. I want to make sure everyone's aware of what XNode really is. This is not a pump and dump. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a crypto project that's built for stability and longevity. Okay, those two key words are what XNode was built upon, right? It's not about trying to come in, buy a license, and be a millionaire tomorrow, right? It's about coming in, collecting tokens, accumulating as many tokens as you can right now at these low prices, and holding on to them and hope for appreciation. And this is why we tell you guys to really choose a project that you believe in. If you believe in the black gold, you believe oil prices are going to go up in the future, that black gold's probably a great project for you, right? If you believe in natural gas or agriculture, or my favorite is drip, right? With water, giving back to people around the world. I don't know about you guys, but I know that us, humans, we're about 70% water. The earth is about 70 some percent water. I don't see water going away anytime soon, right? So that's one of my favorite projects is drip. I believe that project will continue to appreciate over time. And so I'm holding on to those tokens for the long run. I'm not selling any of my tokens personally, right? And again, I can't tell you what you guys to do. I'm not an investment advisor, but that's just my recommendation to you guys is really consider holding on to these tokens as they were built for long run. Okay, so with that, that is our XNode project, and that's how you guys can start earning these commodity-backed crypto projects. We'll get into prices and stuff like that a little bit later, but I want you guys to understand is that as you set up your licenses, you have those running in the background, you can also take advantage and start learning with us here at IX Global of how to get involved in more financial markets and how to actually start trading in these markets and be able to have a more controlled income, or excuse me, more of a control over your income and start participating in these markets and potentially even earning a lot sooner. So with that, I'm going to give it back to you, Chris, to go ahead and explain the trading education we have here at IX Global, and more specifically, the driven trading platform.
And Zay, you got me so excited because, one of the things I've always wanted is like, how can I like do what I want to do and make money? Like, how can I spend time with my family and earn money? Like, how can I be snowboarding in powder and earning money and earning crypto? And that's the most exciting thing about the Debtbox projects. And just like you said, I love you said it's long term. And we're going to talk about how you can get involved with that here in just, a few minutes. But what I want to hit on too is, that last piece of that slide was, you can withdraw those rewards and, obviously, like you said, there's real world value. But what's the timing? How do you do that? How do you trade crypto? How do you know when the right time to sell is? And that's such a key factor, along with a lot more we're going to talk about in getting involved in understanding financial education. And this really goes to that short and midterm money. You can make money that can supplement maybe an extra, $200, $300, $500 a month. Or maybe we're going to show you tonight how you can leverage and change your whole life through trading. Like there's some incredible things we're going to share with you in the next, just 20, 30 minutes. It's not going to be very long, but this is life-changing stuff. And I have a personal story here just today. I mean, there's no better day than having a monster trading day the day before you get you're set to do a presentation on a product. But Driven Academy, something I learned, and this is a great, if you watch this whole thing and you take this one piece away, I think it's worth the time, is somebody said this to me, and I don't remember who. I don't even know who the quote is from, but they said, don't ever take advice from somebody you wouldn't trade places with. And I tell you what, that is some of the best advice I ever got. I think about these people giving me relationship advice and they've been married 4 times or something. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, okay, or somebody trying to give me, think about your broke friends at work, that's like, they're trying to give you, oh, you're doing that crypto. No, it's a scam or whatever. And you're like, wait a minute, would I trade places with you? And I started to meet people that I would trade places with, and I started to listen to them. And that's where a lot of my successes come. And I got so excited because we brought Driven into IX Global. I've been with IX Global for 3 years. I'm an entrepreneur for over 15. And, just the professionalism. But I got to meet Corey Cromery. And I got to meet the whole crew. And I just love them all. And I'm sure, I don't know a lot of their story, but I started to talk to Corey. And I just immediately was like, I want to be like this guy. Corey just bought a brand new Malibu wake setter boat, and he lives on the lake and he has this beautiful family. And you know what he said to me? And I want to tell you this with trading, because I always thought trading, I'd have to be, behind in a dark room with like 10 screens for 12 hours a day. And I hear about Forex is 24 hours a day. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And you can trade anytime. The coolest thing about trading is you can do it anytime, anywhere with a computer or a smartphone. I mean, this is incredible. And I was really excited about it. And I've done some trading, investing, and I've been successful. I've had a lot of losses too over the years. But meeting Corey and it was just like, and he said to me, he goes, Chris, and he trades futures, which is the stock market futures, which is just a high level trading. He said, and I think he did say it this way. Okay. He said, bro, and I love, we're that's when, we're tight, right? He goes, bro, I trade 3 days a week, 2 hours a day, and I make all the money I need in the world. I've had every supercar I've ever wanted, any home. And he said, I've traded for over 10 years. He goes, I can teach you how to do this in 60 to 90 days. You can follow me on lives. So you get to follow the expert on lives, right? Corey, and I'll show you how to do exactly what I do. And I said, I'm in. And man, did we have a great day. So I got my futures account, probably screwed up every way I possibly could have. And the coolest thing about trading is you can do a demo account, right? And I recommend it even when you think you should, you're ready. Because I screwed up a few times. Dude, we had a huge day. We did like 3,000 pips, which is just a unit of measurement, but that's a massive day. I mean, if you do that in a month, that's a huge month. We did that today in the NASDAQ and S&P. He called the trade near perfect. And I started, which we're going to talk about, a funding account, right? Which I'm going to talk about in a second. And I made, 2.5% with very little risk, right? I made 2.5%, I made 5% on my futures account, right? That's incredible in one day. Like these, people talk about making 5% a year, and it's just another level. And what I want to do real quick is, I could talk about it. You guys obviously see the slide. We have all the different things. You can learn how to do crypto, binary options, Forex, and you can pick, futures. You can pick one of these markets, and it's a small team, and they're incredible. They're experts. And oh my gosh, I've not seen, just the results speak for themselves. These guys are just incredible. We're very transparent. I don't have any results slides, but we do it every week. They show their results. We're very transparent. But let me just jump on I'm going to stop this, and I just want to jump right on the website right here. And I just want to show you, because, I'm a customer. So I just want to show you all the back office of the education, and Corey, they did a great job. And we've got other education Tuesdays going to hit on, we have some other stuff. This one here, you can see real quick, we have the live rooms. Look at all this live trading. And that was so key for me, is you can earn while you learn. You're in there with the expert. They're trading their live account. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And it's like snowboarding. I'll use that example. I'm a big snowboarder. I've been doing it for a long time. It's like I could watch videos all day, but it hits you when you're on the slopes, you're strapped in. It's the same thing as, when you're in trading with your money on your phone or your computer, you're doing it, you're learning, you're seeing the moves, and that's so huge. And then the academy. I mean, they have incredible trading course. I'm just going to go real quick. But you look, basics. I mean, we will take you at IX Global and Driven through the very basics. What is Forex? What are these things? All the way to the most advanced, to the top strategies that these guys do. And what I love about them is they have no problem. They even said they will show their secret sauce. They're not hiding it from you. They're going to show you all their secret sauce, everything they do to trade. And then here's the last piece I want to talk about. This part is we actually have a relationship. I say we, with a funding account called Impact Trader. Now there's other ones out there, but I didn't know this. And Zay, we used to talk about this. You can actually use, and if you've ever heard this, it's a very key term, is OPM, other people's money, to be successful, to become wealthy. You can actually use a prop firm where if you can prove that you can trade, they will give you money to trade, and you get to keep a percentage. And this one I've never seen. You can do up to 90%. You get to keep. So I just want to do example, right? And there's no guarantees here, but if you can show that you can make 10%, they will then fund you live money in any of these. Now think about this for a second. I have $500 and I want to go trade, and I make 10% on $500. I made $50. $50. Okay, maybe I can, go to the movies with just my wife. I don't know, right? $50 doesn't go as far as it used to. Buy one carton of eggs. But but think if you could take $500 and you can leverage that to get 50,000. Well, guess what? What's 10% of 50,000? That's $5,000. Okay, that is incredible. Okay, think about that, life change. And 90%, you're making $4,500. That could be a whole, just to let you know, I just did a $200,000 account. Even me, I was a little nervous to go to 500 because I haven't traded that, right? I've never passed one of these. Today, with very low risk, I did 2.5%. Now that's not guaranteed, but I'm already 2.5%. 2.5% is $5,000. Just on two. We did that today. And like I said, this isn't every day. This isn't guaranteed. I'm just very excited. This happened today. It was actually 4,000. It was a little less, 4,700 I did. Okay. I could show you guys, but this I'm already a step closer to getting that funded account. And we've already have a bunch of people passing these things because we have our own funded trader. And I say Driven has its own funded trader, its own thing. So I'm telling you, life-changing stuff here. You can do it. You can do it. Like Corey said, 2 hours a day. I was on from 7 a.m. Utah time, so 9 a.m. to about 11 Eastern. And then I took a walk with my dog. I took care of my trades, and I made profit. Now, we all have losing days. We don't guarantee, even these guys don't. But holy cow, like imagine, just take your calculator and do 1% of 500,000. If you can make 1% a month, right? Think about that, like 1% of 500,000 if you have that kind of account. So that's what gets me really excited. You know, Zay, you can hear my excitement because this is something that can just change anybody's life. And what's it take? A little bit of discipline, getting on some of these, learning, growing as with everything. So now let me share my screen back, or Zay, I'm actually going to kick it to. Oh no, we're going to do the. Yeah. So I'm going to kick it back to you. Sorry, Zay. So what I'd like to do now is Zay Molina is actually going to just bring up, because Zay's actually an expert trader too. Zay is one of my favorite educators, everyone. If you ever get a chance to get on any of his lives, it's one of my favorites. Zay's going to show you just real quick kind of how simple, not as easy, but simple. And so Zay, I'll let you take it away.
Absolutely. And I appreciate that, Chris. And what I want you guys to understand is, Chris, we talked about Driven. Driven's just an amazing platform. Even as a trader myself, learning from other places and then getting into Driven's platform and just seeing the innovative technology they have, the innovative platform, the trading app that Chris didn't hit on too much, but they have the Driven trading app where you guys can take the trade alerts with them. It's just an amazing platform to have and be a part of. And so, learning that, I was able to refine my skills as well and be able to actually take a look at these charts. And so that's the biggest thing, is that when you guys are on these calls with us, or even Driven in more specific, right? You're on these live calls, you're learning the strategies. They're talking to you like a mentor, right? This is not just like a video you're watching in the background. You're able to hop on, and we're able to show you guys what we do in the markets, what strategies we're using, and help you guys learn the specific strategies that we have to help you guys become the trader that you guys want to become. And to show you guys right now, I'm actually going to bring up one of my charts here from one of the trades we actually marked up a few days ago on AUD USD. Perfect. You guys can see that here. And this, just looking at the markets, right? This is what we really want you guys to focus on. That I want to show you guys that you guys can do this too, right? I know when you guys hear day trading and Forex and stocks and people freak out. I know when I first started, I was trying to learn stocks and I just didn't get it. I was trying to, figure something. I was Googling stuff, YouTubing it, and it just wasn't making sense to me. And I didn't understand until I finally met some mentors who were able to really break it down in easy format. And that's one of the reasons why I became an educator, is because to help people learn in in very simplified things as much as possible, right? And so looking at this, I know this may seem very foreign to a lot of people. They're like, okay, what does this all mean, right? Well, we're looking at this chart. This is AUD USD, Australian dollar to the US dollar. And I'm going to briefly run through this, but I want to show you guys that you guys can do this too. Okay, looking at this market, these are what we call candlesticks, these blue and black things up and down, these rectangles, right? Price is just kind of moving like this. And what we're trying to do is simply predict, is the market going to move up or is it going to move down? That's all we're trying to do, right? We're simply trying to identify where is there a high probability of us be able to jump in with the markets, right? One of the things I like to, point out to everybody, because a lot of people don't know this, is the banks, the large institutions, right? Heavy investors, they're the ones that actually move the markets, okay? You, me, and all individual traders, we're known as retail traders. We're simply along for the ride, right? We're not able to actually move the markets up and down. So every time we see the markets shift up or shift down, it's going to be by one of those big players like the banks, because they have a lot of, capital, right? They have the money to actually move the markets, right? So when we're looking at these trades, wouldn't you agree that it makes the most sense for us to identify where the banks are actually going to move the markets, right? That is the goal. And that's what we teach at Empire. That's what Driven teaches. That's what all the trading teams here at IX Global is try to focus on, is how can we get in with the banks. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for those high probable areas. And we're trying to avoid the retail basic strategies that you can Google and try to find, because those are essentially like traps, right? And just to kind of break this down, showing you guys here, we see that AUD USD that was moving down. This is what we call a downtrend. Then it started sitting in this area. This is what we call ranging price or consolidation. Price was just kind of back and forth. And if you guys take a look down here, this is a double bottom or an equal lows or a support level, where a lot of traders, right? If you Google Forex trading patterns, you're going to see what this is called a double bottom, right? Or support, where they see this and they're taught to buy. This is like a floor. Price is bouncing off over and over and over. And take a look at what happened. When price got back to this level again, there's a lot of retail traders that were probably buying in this area. Price pushed down and took them all out. They all lost money on this trade. The banks were able to win. Now, when you see this, right? A lot of traders are like, okay, well, price just broke through this floor. It's going to continue down. And now we're going to see bearish price action, right? Or price continue dropping. But what happens is price actually reverses right back to the upside. Okay, and this is what we call bank manipulation. And this is one of the strategies you guys can learn at IX Global is how to avoid that bank manipulation, how to identify where the banks actually enter the markets. And by doing so, we're able to read price action, avoid this loss by trying to jump in right here early, avoid that early loss, and be able to jump in low prices and buy that up, right? Because at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is buy low and sell high, right? And so what we identified here with all of our confirmations that we teach you guys in step-by-step formats is we were able to get a nice entry here. Price is pushing up, hasn't hit our target just yet, but we expect it to, right? We have more. Again, this is a resistance level now, equal highs up here. We expect price to break right through that and continue back to the upside, right? So this is one example here on AUD USD. Chris was talking about Driven caught a great trade on NASDAQ earlier. Us and Empire, we caught the exact same trade. And these are two different strategies. And the reason why I want to point that out is because whether you relate to me or you relate to Corey or you relate to any of the other educators here at iSchool, we have so many educators for you guys to learn from. We want you guys to find the strategy that works best for yourself, right? And by doing so, it doesn't matter whichever one it is, you're able to learn a skill set that's going to help you guys change your lives. And here was another trade, very similar concepts to what we just saw in AUD USD. Again, here's that little consolidation, that ranging price action. Price then drops, takes that out, pushes up, pulls back. We're able to find our entry that will teach you guys, and price pushes up. Right? Very simple to kind of look at this and just break it down. We're able to see how the markets move in. I don't want to say patterns. I don't like to use the word patterns, but sequence of events. We're able to identify these common things that happen in the markets over and over again, multiple pairs. We're able to trade in the markets that make the most sense to us, right? And you guys can see that here, two different examples that have happened in the last couple of weeks. And then on top of this, something that's super exciting. Let me stop my screen share here and let me bring it up for you guys, is that we actually are able to do this on, give me 1 second here. Perfect. We're actually able to do this now on our XNode pairs, right? Now, let me make sure you guys can see my screen. Perfect, right? We have our DCM pair, and this is a data center mining that Chris was talking about. And this pair, let me zoom back out real quick, was, when it first got listed, it shot up. Prices, the value of this token went up very high. Prices then came down, and people were looking at this and like, why is the market coming down? What's going on here? Well, when you understand the financial markets, you understand the crypto market, Forex, all of these different markets, you understand that this right here, this bearish price section, is what we call a retracement or just a pullback in the market. This is normal. This is actually healthy. This is what we want to see. We want to see price pull back, show that there's not only buying pressure, but selling pressure. We want to have that equal number of buyers and sellers to actually move the market. And by doing so, price just came down slowly. This is what we want to see. This is healthy. It gives us an opportunity to buy tokens at lower prices to see the skyrocket. Look what happened right after price did this. And let me zoom out. I thought we're going to need a bigger screen here. You guys can see the huge move that we shot here, right? We like to say that they shot to the moon, right? We took off in a rocket, exploded up. And I don't quote me on this, guys, but I want to say DCM appreciated over 800% in 1 week when this happened, right? Don't quote me on that number exactly, but I want to say it was about 800% growth when we saw this explosion up, okay? But what I want you guys to really focus on is take a look at this. Whether you want to be a trader and you want to trade in the Forex or stock market, anything like that, or if you just want to learn about the financial markets, right? This can help you with your XNode licenses as well, because take a look what happened down here. Before that big move, what did price do? Let me zoom in. Let me delete this here. And let me actually go back to a higher time frame just to make this a little bit clear. Let's go to the 2 hour here. What did we see? Price was coming down, started consolidating, right? Ranging back and forth. What did price do? Came down, took out those lows, spiked back to the upside. Right. And we're able to see this not only on the Forex, not only on our indices, right? Our stocks, NASDAQ. We also are able to see it on our XNode pairs. And we're able to identify the market by simply understanding what is happening in price action. Right. So this is just one way to look at the markets. Right. And hopefully you guys can kind of see this and you guys can believe that you guys can do this too, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. Right. You guys can see this here. You can learn different strategies, though, as well from Driven. They're an amazing platform. You're able to also learn from myself and the other educators here at IX Global. We're able to just provide that support to help you guys learn these strategies. Okay. And on top of that, let me go ahead and share my screen one more time here.
Zay, before you do, I just want to say one thing about that slide as I'm thinking of it. Think about all the people that sold because they're just like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And they sold like at that bottom, right? And then at 800%, and they just lost out because they didn't know, right? They didn't think of just that little bit. And it doesn't take much, right, to start to understand it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Financial market education, guys, is the key to success. And that's my full belief, guys. Understanding these markets, no matter what product and service you guys want to get involved in, is going to help you and benefit you in the long run. Okay. So let me go ahead and bring up now. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Okay, to show you guys that we have this education for you guys. So we have the trading education, but we also have an XNode specialist program that allows you guys to learn with us. And we're going to help teach you everything from what is XNode, how to navigate your dashboard, your wallets, how to withdraw your tokens, how to swap your tokens, how to, do all the things related to XNode, as well as give you that financial market education to help you guys understand what's going on in the markets, right? Understanding why DCM went down for so long before it got that explosion up, right? Understanding why some pairs are moving up, some pairs are moving down, all of that to help you guys fully understand when this is going to be happening, because it helps you identify and gives you some insight to help make you help you make that decision for yourself on maybe it's a good time to buy some more tokens. Maybe it's a good time to sell tokens, right? And maybe cash out. Maybe it's a good time to buy more licenses. We want to help you guys make the best decision for yourself. So we're here to educate you and help you guys with this program. Okay, so with that being said, let me go ahead and now bring it over to how you guys can get involved and how these, the pricing works for these licenses. And I'm going to share this with Chris. Go ahead and take it away, man.
Yeah, thanks, A. And so, most of you guys are saying, how do I get started? So the first way, there's a few different ways, okay? So the first one is you can buy a whole node. These are perpetual licenses. That means they're lifetime. They mine for the life of the project. Some of these projects, they found over 200 years of commodities. I can't guarantee they'll be around that long, but that's pretty exciting. But the other thing you can see here in the red is a lot of these have sold out. Don't worry, I'm going to show you a way you can still get involved in these projects and make crypto, earn rewards every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on these projects. But as you can see, a lot of these first projects were quite a little bit more, 15,000, 6,000. What's really great is these projects that we have left over. And like I said, I got some exciting news. We actually have 2 more coming we'll talk about just briefly. You can actually get digitally linked gold, aluminum, explore, blocks, and drip's almost sold out. So the water one that Zay is very excited about, it's only $500. It's almost sold out. That's for a lifetime license, $500. So
real quick, there's less than 100 licenses left for drip. Okay, that's what we've been told. Just
so if you're on this call, get with the person, and we'll say this again, get with the person who got you, say, hey, I want to grab a drip. But any project gets you excited. And then go ahead to the next one, Zay, is you still have the ability. We realize that not everybody has, a $500, $1,000, $1,500, but how can you get involved? Well, we created a micro node. And what's so cool about the micro node is it's just 100th of the mining, but it's perpetual, it's lifetime. So you earn token every day, and you can do it for as little as $50. You can get involved and get a license and start mining every day. Now we have bundles of these 3, 5 packs. You can do up to like 50 at a time, which is really exciting. We actually have, I thought the debt licenses would be sold out forever. You can actually get a debt micro, which is really cool. And they're going to sell out. I'm telling you, a lot of these projects will be a point where you can no longer get them. They're already going. And something I don't think I hit on that's really cool is, and I just want to mention this, is these projects, when they make money in these projects, that money actually goes to purchase crypto out of the market. And Zay hit on this, but even when you're looking at that chart, right, you could see like there wasn't like the bottom. It's like once they earn money, they come in and buy token. So there's always a mechanism purchasing token out of the market. I don't know any other crypto out there, and you hear a lot of these hype coins and stuff. Nothing. I don't know anybody else doing that. And so I just think, man, if I can use even just a little bit of money every month, I can do a $50 micro and stack those micros up. I'm earning these rewards on projects I'm really excited about in the crypto space that is ready for another boom. It's just great timing, right? So I hope, this, I don't know anybody, to get it less than this. I mean, this is just such an exciting thing because it's really accessible to everybody. So if you have it, I'd say get started in the perpetual, the main licenses, but you can also start with some micro nodes and work your way up. And I think it's just a great place we're at. That's what this is about, digital wealth creation. And anybody should be able to participate in this. And that's what I love about these packs, because when I started hearing about this in the trading, and I mean, you guys are hearing me talk about like getting funded and making, thousands of dollars a week. you're probably thinking this must cost tens of thousands of dollars, right? You're probably thinking, I don't have the money to get started in this. Well, you do. You have the ability. Everybody's different. So, but that's what I love about this is IX Global driven, at Debtbox. We've all made this very accessible so everybody can create wealth in their lives in many different ways. And so with that, Zay, I'll kick it back to you to talk about our trading packs.
Yeah, absolutely right. So Chris just hit on, how to get a micronode, a perpetual license, as well as, the micronodes and the perpetual licenses. But I'm going to show you guys how you guys can get involved with some membership packs here, becoming a member at IX Global and taking advantage of not only the XNode side, but also the education. Okay. So starting here in the top left, we have our basic, pro, and premium memberships. We recommend the premium membership, right? If you're really serious about taking your trading to the next level, signing up with Impact Trader and passing a prop firm challenge to get that money to trade with, guys, we recommend the premium membership. This includes the basic academies like what is Forex, what is crypto, all the basics to help you guys understand the terminology and fundamentals. This includes driven trading, right? Their entire platform, their trading app. You can hop on the live sessions with all of their educators, as well as 10 additional trade alert channels that we have in Telegram that you guys can join and start taking additional trades from multiple teams, including Empire IX, the one that I educate for, where you guys can start learning and earning with multiple teams and find the strategy that works best for you. Okay. So if you guys are serious, one more time, we recommend the premium membership because that includes the driven. Now, that is $175 a month. And I understand, again, just like Chris said, everyone's in a different position. So if that's just a little bit out of reach for you right now, no worries, guys. We have these other memberships to make it, nice available for everybody. Okay. We also have the basic and the pro. If you're a brand new beginner, you've never traded before, and you're just trying to figure out, is this the right thing for me? We recommend the basic membership, okay? This includes the basics, the fundamentals. This is $50 a month, and this includes 2 trade alert channels for you guys to start learning and earning. We recommend hopping on a demo account with you trading fake money to get used to it and help you guys decide, is this something that you truly want to pursue, okay? Once you do decide that, guys, you can upgrade at any time to the pro or the premium. The pro membership includes all of the trading educational channels, and except for Driven. Okay, Driven's only available on the premium, but the pro includes educators like myself from Empire and some other teams for $130 a month, right? So we have, different levels for you guys to kind of hop on and get started with, depending on whichever level you're at, right? But here at IX Global, we're here to help you, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. We want to help you guys take your trades to the next level, and we want to do so with different packs to help, relate to whatever level that you're at. Okay, so that's the trading education side. We also have Driven available as an add-on. So if you want to get started with the basics and go right into Driven, you can purchase Driven for $60 a month as an add-on. Okay, now if you want to purchase the micronodes, right? Chris mentioned they're $50 each, right, for each micronode. But we have packs that allows you guys to get started here at IX Global for the micronodes. Okay, so we have our basic micro and our premium micro. The basic micro is $150 a month. You get 3 micro licenses for the project of your choice. You get access to the education of what is Forex, what is crypto, the financial market education, and access to the XNode Specialist program to learn all about your nodes. Okay. Premium micro is the exact same thing, but you get 5 micro licenses, and this is $250 a month. Okay. The combo packs, if you guys want to do both, right? If you want to do trading and XNode, we have those combo packs for you guys. Pro combo includes the pro membership and 3 micronodes for $250 a month. And the premium combo includes the premium membership and 5 micronodes for $350 a month. Okay, so you guys have the ability to mix and match. You have the ability to choose the membership that works best for you and whichever you want to get involved with. And again, whatever works best for you, that's the decision we want to help you guys make. And, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. We're here to help you guys and understand each of these packages to, again, find the right fit for you. Okay. So with that, guys, I'm going to go and send this back to Chris because we have some exciting announcements in the upcoming days about what's going to be going on. And so this is what Chris kind of mentioned too. He was almost too excited. He almost spilled it a little bit earlier, but go ahead, Chris. I'll let you talk about it now.
Yeah, and what's funny is I'm excited, and I don't even really know a lot about these projects, but we're going to show you tomorrow. They're actually kind of doing a kind of talk and launch, and when these new projects go, it's really incredible. Like, there's a lot of really great excitement around them, and we're launching 2 new ones this month. RXT, which has to do with pharmacy, distribution. What's really cool about Debtbox, for everybody to know, is it's not like they're just coming into a project. They're bringing technology. What I love is they're always like, it's innovative. Like, they're not just like, oh, we can do this. It's how can we innovate these spaces, like real estate, like getting the transactions simpler through crypto, beverage distribution. How can we help the little guy distribute the beverages around the world, right? And like Zay said, the scan technology. So I don't even know about these projects, but I know they're going to be innovative. And the RXT is going to be pharmacy, as far as I know. And the Rev is going to have to do with vehicle cars and trucks, I guess. It's going to be really cool. So I'm sure there's more to it, but we'll talk about tomorrow. I'll show you the slide here. Tomorrow, we actually have a corporate training call. So if you're new or you're a part of IX Global or whatever, make sure you're on that call. It's actually at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And it's going to be where you're going to hear about these projects firsthand. And when the new projects launch, that's where a lot of excitement, you're able to accumulate a lot of token quickly for these projects, a lot of excitement. And then also tomorrow night, there's another overview. And this is a more in-depth, like kind of structured, and we're going to show you another way to make money. When me and Zay normally did these calls, we called it triple threat because there's actually 3 ways to make money in your life, short-term, mid-term, and long-term, and create even a residual income. Money showing up for doing the work one time by sharing this with people around the world. But that's not something you have to do. What I love about our products is they have the potential to make you money, whether you do anything. If you just utilize the products, you can possibly earn. And I want to keep it real tight there. But tomorrow night, same time, that'll be on. And the key for everybody is get in where you fit in. I recommend doing a premium pack. If not, at least doing that driven add-on. If you want to do some micros, throw that driven add-on, or do the combo. Really, I mean, that's what I think the value is, doing a combo. Get into some nodes, get into the trading, learn that financial education. Somebody said this once, and it really hit me, is like, nobody can take that away from you. Like, once you learn how to do this, right? Say, like, nobody can just take away your ability to make money in the market, to be able to understand, to see opportunity. There is like, that can be almost priceless. I mean, really, if you ask people who've been successful trading, it's like, yeah, this education was worth millions of dollars, potentially could be for you, or even just, what about an extra $500 a month? What about an extra $1,000 a month? And we showed you can leverage with prop firms. You can learn this. You can do it 24 hours a day. You can do it with just a cell phone. I know everybody in the world has one of these, and you can just get started wherever you are right now, whether that's a basic pack, pro pack, premium, combos, micros. Get excited. What I'd say is, whatever you're excited about, get started. And don't wait. It's already, gosh, what is it? July 18th when we recorded this, Zay. Like, half the year's over. I just turned 37. Like, I ain't got time to waste, right? And I know, Zay, you're a little younger than me, but we ain't got time to waste. So I would say get started, get in the products, and definitely get on those calls tomorrow if there's, stuff that excites you, because, you're going to learn about those new projects. And I'm telling you, you're going to love seeing the whole presentation again, but also learning how you can make money sharing this. And who doesn't want to share this when you start making money? Like you heard me today. I'm so excited, right? I'm sharing with you just my personal story because I'm using the products. So with that, Zay, I'll let you close it up. And I want to thank everybody that watched us live and also watching the recording. God bless, and we'll see you all soon. But go ahead and kick it off. Finish us up here, Zay, and appreciate you being on the call. You did a great job.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. And I appreciate, again, everyone else hopping on as well. And just to kind of add one small thing to this, education, guys, is super valuable. Just like Chris said, you can't take that away from you. When you learn a skill set like this for life, it's really for life, right? That's something that you can have, that you can use whenever you want, right? I'm a big believer in the quote, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime, right? And that's what we're here to do at IX Global with our community, with our leadership, guys. You come in, you're not alone. You're able to learn with a community with like-minded individuals that are here to encourage you and help you guys throughout your journey. So with that, guys, once again, we appreciate you guys hopping on. Thank you very much. If you guys have questions, get back to the person that invited you. They can definitely help you out. And with that, Chris, I'm going to leave everyone with a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. We appreciate you guys hopping on, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you, guys.